Morning everyone. Sunday morning, 10 o'clock today, not so early than the video yesterday. Another quick video on a potential signing Celtic are looking at, and it's in the same position actually. It's another left back that I've picked some information up on, and I'll run through with you today. It's from the Glasgow World, and the rumour is Harley to Celtic. Never heard of the kid, if I'm honest. I've never heard of him. I've not seen anything of him. I'm going to post a clip in just a minute to show you a free kick that he's hit, which was an absolute peach. I'll post two clips, one that doesn't have any sound, and another one actually it's a fan's view, and it's pretty special. Before I do that, if you are watching and you've not subscribed, please click subscribe. Click that bell, and that will let you know when our videos will drop. And make sure to like and comment, because it really does help push the video out to other Celtic fans, and it helps us get more subscribers, so I'd really appreciate that. Before I get into this then, just to remind you, we will be giving away a free Celtic top next week. We're going to drop the video and we'll explain how that works. Every subscriber to our YouTube channel will get a free entry into that draw. We'll be asking you guys to share that. If you can share that 5 times, whichever way you want to do it. We will also give you another ticket, and someone will win that Celtic top. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers for us to actually give the top out, so that's why we need you to share it as many times as possible. So let's get into the video. So what do we know then? This young kid is being looked at as a backup to Kieran Tierney. The Peterborough, who play in the EFL, they're currently considering a £1 million offer from Fulham. Before I read the article and I seen the headlines, I thought, not really one that I was believing in. But when you're talking about a Premier League club like Fulham looking at him for £1 million, I know it's £1 million to them is absolutely nothing. He must have something, must be something in there for him to be attracting interest from Fulham. Started off his career at Aston Villa in the academy, and for whatever reason decided to leave, and he moved himself to non-league men's football, which is a pretty big jump, if you ask me. Down and as in level wise, but non-league can be pretty tasty, I think. Very much like we've got here with our juniors and stuff. So Darren Ferguson, his current manager, he has come out and said that is what he thinks was the making of him going to the non-league football, which is interesting, because you think when you're at an academy you're getting the best coaching, you're playing with the best players, but what's happening with these kids is they're not getting game time. And what Darren Ferguson has said is he dropped to non-league, playing week in, playing week out against men, physically demanding, and that is how his growth curve has come around. And that's really, it's a nice thing to hear actually, for all the kids like my son who he's only 9 but play grassroots football, who's not at an academy, and there is a pathway for these players to get there. As we know as Celtic fans, being in the academy means absolutely nothing. A lot of these kids they don't make any career for themselves. They end up at St Johnstone or wherever, or they get sold. If they are of a decent quality, they get let go for 250,000, like Daniel Cummins and Rocco Vata and the rest of the boys that have left recently. Anyway, don't want to get into that. We know how these small fee players can work or not work. More to the point, a lot of them do not work. But we've had a recent story, a good luck story or good news story with Matt O'Reilly. Matt O'Reilly done the very same thing, dropped out, I think it was Fulham he was at, dropped from the Fulham first team, or in there or thereabouts in the first team, dropped a couple of leagues, started playing first team football. Celtic came in and picked him up, and look at him now, he's absolutely flourishing. I think getting first team football is vital. It's one of the most important things. So, here is what the Peterborough under-18s coach had to say about him. So Harley has been outstanding since the turn of the year and has fully deserved this opportunity. He was arguably one of the most consistent performers from the under-18s last season and was a big reason for the form throughout the team at the back end of the campaign. Harley's shown how much he values defending now and has real quality when in possession of the ball and has a wonder of a left foot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this video, this free kick in a second, just so that you can see what he's talking about with this free. It is an absolute peach. And I'll show you from two different angles. Again, sorry, I'll try and maybe get a wee bit of sound for the one that's quiet, and you'll see one for a fan's view, which is cracking. But Ferguson, his manager, he talks around the non-league stuff, and that's what's interesting, how it's physically demanding, like I said, and that was this boy's curve. So hopefully Celtic, if they are serious about this, can go in and make a bid. I'm not sure. I don't know. I've not seen the boy before. We spoke about the Japanese left back in a video or two ago, and he looked the part to me. And I know it's a YouTube reel, and again, this will just be a YouTube reel and a free kick. But one for us to think about and consider, and at least you know he's on the Celtic radar. But let's get these videos on and let you have a wee look at the boys' free kick.
Harley left peggers. Harley. Wembley.
Okay, hope you enjoyed that. I think the fans angle is a cracker. Just showing you where we would see it, from our vantage point. It is a peach of a free kick. It's Nakamura-esque. It reminded me of Nakamura. He's put that away in the top left, whereas it was just unstoppable. Cracking goal. Okay, just before I go then, I'm going to read you something I pulled this morning, just literally before I sat down, from the celticboys.com. One, I just think it's waffle. I don't see anything in it. But it claims Andy Robertson has sparked a Celtic return, and I think I read this at the start of the year. With his contract being up in there, I think it runs out in the summer, but celticboys.com are claiming that he has sparked Celtic return rumours, which I can't see it at all. You can let me know what you think if you think it's nonsense as well. For me, he's 31. He's on a huge contract. I think his ship has sailed for Celtic, especially with Kieran Tierney coming back. We are not going to pay huge wages for two left backs, although having the two of them would be phenomenal, would be two world class players for me. But Robertson's wages and his age, he's 31. I just think it's too late. But you never know. Football. Look at what we've done. Brought Tierney back, and I didn't see that coming. To be honest, I didn't see it coming as quickly as it came. Anyway, that's it. So do us a favour, please subscribe, click the bell, like and comment. The comments for the last video were brilliant, and it helped send the video out, more people seeing it, we get more subscribers. So please put in a wee comment, say something that you think. Do you know the boy? Do you not know the boy? What's your thoughts on it? Okay, and we'll see you on the next one.
Celtic, let's go!